Okay, good afternoon. My name is Hsin-Ying Ho, or you can call me Angel. And today I would want to share about my experiment in Poland to giving a oral presentation. And first I would like to introduce myself. And my education background is I'm graduate from National Hsin-Ying University for Department of Chemistry. And in my college life, I joined a lot of clubs and activities and host many activities. Yes, so I think I am an outgoing, active, and positive person. Yeah. And in my college, I also joined a lab doing the organic chemistry experiment. Yeah. And my master degree is Institute of Biopharmaceutical Science. So it's in the big building nearby the National Hsin-Ying University's the door. Yeah. And now I'm the Ph.D. first year. And what's in my lab is we are doing about IceFit, the biosensor. So we use IceFit or EGFit to develop a point-of-care testing device. And so we have, our goal is to give a point-of-care testing device. And the technology we use is for isothermal amplification. So it's different from the PCR. So we can amplify DNA or RNA in an isothermal temperature. And also we combined with the CRISPR technology. So it can highly specific to target the correct target. And also in this year, we will do the bacteria resistance detection. And my professor is a girl, so it's a woman. So we have a lot of chance to have dinner or lunch with another lab. So we have lots of activities in my lab. And when in the Teacher's Day or somebody's birthday, we will celebrate. And we also like to play the badminton. So now I will talk more detail about the experiment in Poland and how I apply for the funding more detail. And I think these three ways, I'm not sure if it can for the foreigner. So I just introduced for the Taiwanese. So there are three ways for Taiwanese can apply. And first is NSTC. And we need to apply and send the many documents online. So you go to the subway and submit the document. And the limit is that it only 1 year can apply one time. So for this year, 2023, I have already applied for this funding on January. So this time I go to Poland is on October, so I can't apply this funding again. So I found another funding. This is fundamental for the advancement of outstanding scholarship. So this time I apply this funding. And it also need to submit before 2 months of the conference. And the difference is you need to send the document by paper to the fundamental. And the third one is if you didn't get these two funding, you can apply for the NSYSU's funding. Yeah. And so that is why I need to apply another fundamentals funding, because I have go to Munich on January. So and that time I get the NSTC funding about a lot of money. Yeah, and I have a poster presentation on 2023 May. So this time the conference of microtask was held on October. So the workflow is that when I know this conference, and I keep first to prepare and submit the paper or abstract on May 16th. And different conference has different submission. Some only need to submit the abstract, and some need to submit the abstract, and when you get the acceptance, and you need to submit another full text, so it's different. And I submit on May 16, and then I get the accept on July 7th, and it's an oral presentation. Yeah. And then I will attend in person, so we need to restriction. And this is the price when I need to pay if I wanted to go to the conference. Yeah. And the next step is you need to find a hotel or the airplane ticket or funding to support you to go to the conference. And this time I go with my professor and another lab, a coordination lab professor, and some friends. So we have total 6 people. So I will introduce how I apply for the scholarship. So sorry, it's all in Chinese. First is to part inside, and you will have a text you need to write, and it will email you a notification. So my conference is on October 15th, so they will notify you to submit all the documents before 2 months ago, so it's August 15th. Yeah, so this is all document you need to prepare. Okay. And this time I joined the conference is microtask conference. Actually, it's the top 1 conference in my field. So I'm not sure for you guys feel which one is the top 1. And most about microtask is major in microfluidics. And some is a surface modification or life science or chemistry. And microtask is sponsored by the CBMS. And below is these few years they host in different cities. And in 2018, it has been hosted in Kaohsiung. And then you will see the program on the conference website. And the conference is 5 days. The first day is the reception or restriction day. So it starts in afternoon, and it have a wine and cheese welcome reception. And the Monday is the first day. So they have a lot of sections you can to listen, with some poster section or oral presentation sections. And my oral presentation is on Wednesday afternoon, the last one, and the section is the point of care. Okay, this is the first day of the welcome reception. There are many tables, so you can take some food and stand by the table and drink a while and meet different countries, meet the person or people from different countries. And this is a good experience. When we have 5 people, we go to the conference and we meet a Turkish woman. She get lost, so we take her and go together to the conference. Yeah. So I meet the first new friend. Yeah. And later I just show some poster I have take a picture and I was interested in. Yeah, this is the poster section and the oral session. Yeah. And this is my oral presentation. The title is about LAMP and CRISPR on single-strand DNA immobilized ITO-based EG-fed biosensor for detect hepatitis C virus. Yes, I'm not sure. Just a no.
Protein be discovered.
Okay, we
CRISPR is an adaptive immune system in prokaryotes. Because of its programmability, CRISPR is used for the gene editing. And as different case protein be discovered, CRISPR also be used in molecular diagnosis. Here, we utilize the activity of
just a short video to share about this. Okay, so here is some photo I want to share. She is my professor Ling-Shan Yu, and Professor Ling is the cooperation professor from another lab, and other peoples are also from Professor Ling's laboratory. Yeah. Okay, and these old friends are who I meet in the conference. Some from Japan or from Taiwan NTU or Zhongxing University or Tsinghua University. Yeah, and we have dinner for all guys. Yeah. Oh, actually, there are some activity when we attend the conference, some banquet or student night, but they all need to pay for money. So I don't have money, so I didn't join that activity. Yeah, it's not cheap. It's a little bit expensive. Okay, and is some travel things I want to share. And this time I take the China airline to Frankfurt first because they have the direct flight to Europe. And we stay on Germany for 3 days and then take another flight to Katowice and for 5 days conference. And we stay in Poland for another few days to visit some camp and salt wine. And we fly back to Frankfurt and fly back to Taiwan. Yeah. So this is, because we have total 6 people to Germany, so we live at Airbnb. Yeah, and the cost is here. This is very good if you have many friends go together, because you can have dinner or lunch you can cook together in the Airbnb. And first day when we arrived at Frankfurt, I take them to eat lunch, and this is the pork, fried pork, I think. So you can learn this vocabulary. It means this pork, yeah. And this restaurant is famous about its apple wine. So we order a big bottle of the apple wine, and it's not similar between the apple juice you buy in Taiwan. This is more, the salt is not much sweet. Yeah. And then after we have lunch, we just travel in the Frankfurt. So we walk to the bridge. There are 3 big bridge. First is in Germany. I don't know how to spell in English, but I just translate directly. It's Main River Bridge. Yeah, we go work from here, and you can see another 2 bridge there. And if you keep going, you can arrive the Euro Tower. This is just a logo of the Euro. And then keep go straight, you can arrive here. And then we come back from the second bridge is the Iron Bridge in English. So we come back to the Iron Bridge, and you can see the famous building here. It's a history museum of the Frankfurt. Yeah, and I think it's convenient when you go to Germany because you can take these two trains in the city. Yeah, and there are also have the 1-day ticket or 3-day tickets you can buy. It's more cheaper. And then the second day when we arrived at Frankfurt, we decide to go to another country, I think. So we go to the Frankfurt main station and take the train to the Heidelberg. And I recommend that you guys, if you go to Germany, you can download this app. You can find time and trains you can see on the cell phone app. Yeah, and when we arrived at Heidelberg, we walk nearby the river. And first, we wanted to visit the Heidelberg Castle. And you need to buy the cable car to go to the top castle. Yeah, and I spent €9 to buy the ticket. But after I come back to Taiwan, I searched about the information. If you show your student card, it will be cheaper. Yeah, so we take the car to the castle and go into the castle. Yeah. So this is the view. When you standing on the castle and see all of the Heidelberg city, the building is all red. I very like it. Yeah. And in the Heidelberg castle, there are the wall. There are many heads on the wall. They are the previous kings. Yeah. And in the castle, yeah, I just show some beautiful picture. And in the castle, there are exhibition of the drug. So you have, it's free. So you can go inside and see the drug history. Yeah. And this is the first chemotherapy drug. Yeah, before. And the famous thing you need to visit the Heidelberg Castle is this wine barrel. When you go into the building, you can see the first one, but this is the little one. And you keep going inside, you will see the biggest one. So here I stand here, you can see how large is it. Yeah, and you can go walk around the wine barrel. Yeah, and here is the person when you go here. They say he only can drink alcohol, and one time he drank water and he dead. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. And our friends said that he drink his favorite beer in Heidelberg, this one. Because the bubble is sweet. I'm hard to speak in English, but this beer is sweet and is his favorite. Yeah.
It's more like a white beer.
No.
Wheat beer.
No, the beer.
White beer.
White.
White beer.
That for wheat.
Yeah.
It's from a bottle, and they say, I think it's like keep the beer for a long time, and it will have the yeast, yeast, yeah, on the bottom, so it will be sweetened. Yeah. I think the beer is only in Heidelberg, I think. Yeah, and so after we visit Heidelberg and we go take the cable car to the road, and this is some beautiful picture. And because we visit Heidelberg is a little bit raining, so but the prettiest view is if it is sunny. You can see the sunshine to the castle. So the castle may be a little yellow or red color. Is very beautiful. But we go is raining, but still beautiful. And then after we visit Heidelberg Castle, we keep visit another place. This place is student jail. The Heidelberg University students who do the wrong things or have wrong idea, it will be closed in this building. So they draw some pictures on the wall to say something, but only in Germany, so I didn't understand. Yeah. So you can see the famous logo is like this, the black people. Yeah. And the third day we are the shopping day, but we have planned for the museum tour. So we go this romantic museum in Frankfurt, and the ticket for the student ticket is €6. Yeah, so you can see the pictures, and the famous one is this one. It's the artist serve print. Yeah. And when you visit, the ticket can visit the museum and the home. The home for his, yeah. And then we stay in Germany for 3 days, and we go to the Katowice, is the conference halls in Katowice, and we still live in the Airbnb. And because we live 7 days, so the price is cheaper. And when we get to Katowice first day, we just visit the city. So the building is not modern and also not history. So I don't know how to say about this city. Actually, I didn't much like this city. Yeah. As I say, it's just a little bit like Tainan. If everyone have been to there. Yeah. And we have the first day lunch. We just go to the local restaurant and order the food. This is rice and with 3 vegetables, but these 3 vegetables are all cold. Yeah, and this is tomato, but it's treating like mochi. Do you know?
Oh, mochi.
Yeah, it's not like mochi. Yeah, cute. Yeah, and this hot dog is buy from the convenience store like 7-Eleven, but their convenience store is not open for 22 hours. Yeah, then maybe I think they close at 10 p.m. Yeah. Okay, and so the first day we go to Katowice and have 5 days conference. And after conference, we visit 2 places. You must visit when you go to Poland. The first one is this is also in Polish, so I don't know how to translate to English, but it's a camp to, yeah, concentration camp. And you need to have a reservation of a tour. And we have a reservation of the English tours, and we take the train to the Ausweg and take the bus to the camp. And when you have the reservation, you can select which camp you wanted to go. And I select for the camp 1 and 2. Most of people also wanted to visit these 2. And also there are the 3rd camp, but you need to take more time and more price when you have a reservation. So this is a famous store. I think somebody have seen in the international. And I put the figure a little bit smaller because I think somebody might be afraid about that. So this is the shoes, all of the shoes. It's not just like a picture, one wall. when I go into the building, the shoes was all of the room. So it's a little bit afraid. And the eyeglasses or the suitcase or the kitchens, maybe cup or pot. Yeah. This is in the first camp. And later we go to the second camp. This picture is also famous if you have seen before. And this figure is about the room when they kill the person. Yeah. But it will destroyed by the Germany when they leave. They just break them. Yeah. And then another place we visit is Krakow. I think the city is many foreigners will go to travel, so it's more beautiful. And I recommend if I wanted to go Poland again, I will visit this city. Yeah. And we have take the horse tour. It's about 150 euro. It's a little bit expensive, but it can take us around, just surround the city. Yeah. Oh, this picture is in this church, but after I come back to Taiwan, they say you can't take picture in this. Yeah, you need to pay money for if you wanted to take a picture in this coach. Yeah, so the second place we go is the salt mine in Poland, and it's called Wilczika. Yeah, I don't know, but you also need to have a reservation online, and before 90 days you can have a reservation. So you will first go downstairs down to the 53rd step, and then you will start the tour. And the tourist will introduce the history about this mine. And this is the video I tried the water, salt water inside. Yeah. And after you will go to here. This is like another church because the people will work for a long time under the ground. So they create a church by themselves. And this place is very big and long, I have showed here. And the light also made from the salt. So the tourists recommend us you can take your cell phone and so flash and take this picture. So you can see the salt have bling bling. Yeah. And also this is some figure. So after visit the church, we will visit this river, but I'm not very sure about this history. And at the end, we will go to about 300 meters is the bottom, and then after the tour, we will take the elevator to the ground. Yeah. Okay. So last, I will recommend some restaurants in Poland. And first is about Thailand food, but it's in Katowice. Because I eat in Poland, just eat the conference food. So this is the one, my favorite, and the soup is hot. Yeah. Because a lot of food in Poland is cold. Yeah. And the second one is in Krakow. It's a restaurant about duck. So this is a duck, and the soup also hot. And the apple pie, and the juice. And the famous local food in Poland is the dumpling. But the dumpling will have with the white sauce. Yeah. And the last one is the bar I recommend. It's also in Cartwoods, in Krakow. So this is interesting because how we order the juice is they will have a menu, and you can find which picture or which question you are interested in. So you can order this juice. So you can depend on your field and order different kind of wine. Yeah. Okay, this is the end of my presentation, and there are some opinions for you guys. Is first to prepare everything in advance, not only in travel or in conference, in research also be prepared in advance. And you need to enrich your resume, because this one is that I have participate in. So I think that might help me to apply for the funding. Yeah, and for Taiwanese people, I think we need to develop an international perspective and don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, this is the end of my presentation. Thanks, everyone.